Hello guys, welcome to the YouTube channel and support. I hope you'll be fine. Now I'm telling about The Rock reveals why he won't endorse any White House hopeful this year. Dwayne The Rock Johnson said he won't be backing any candidate for president in 2024 because his previous endorsement caused an incredible amount of division in an interview with Fox and Friend Weekends airs on Friday, the Fast and Furious star admitted that he regret publicly supporting candidate Joe Biden over President Donald Trump for 4 years ago. The endorsement that I made years ago with Biden was one I thought was the best decision for me at the time, he told Fox News Will Cain. I realized now going into his election, I will not do that. He continued, my goal is to bring this country together. I'll keep my politics to myself. It is between me and the ballot box with the WWE legend turned Hollywood. Alistair, like a lot of us out there not trusting of all politicians, I do trust in the American people and whoever they vote for that is my president and who I'll support 100%. When asked if he was happy with current state of America, Mr. Johnson said he wasn't, although he has confidence in American people's ability to improve the situations. I'm happy with the state of America right now. Well, that answer is no. He told Mr. Kane, do I believe we are going to get better? I believe in that. I'm an optimistic guy and I believe we can get better. Followed man on social media and the world leading up to 2020 presidential election said he will exercise greater caution in leveraging his political influence as a celebrity. In 2020, Mr. Johnson endorsed from former Vice President Joe Biden and then California Sen. Kamala Harris, calling the pair the best to lead our country. This marked a dramatic departure from the long-standing practice of abstaining from political endorsement, a move that stunned his 200 million Instagram followers and was prominently featured on the Biden's and Meghan website, along with sporting remarks on the other celebrities, including Beyonce, Kesha, and Alex Rodriguez. Although back then I'm in a position where I have some influences and it's my job to exercise my influence, the 51-year-old megastar told Mr. Cain, reflecting on his first time ever political endorsement, which had set off a wave of polarized reactions on social media. The reflection comes as there is no doubt that the fall election will feature the rematch between President Biden and former President Trump, with the former struggling with falling approval rating while the latter faced numerous legal troubles. This time Mr. Johnson said he will keep his politics to myself and ultimately trust the voters' judgment. Am I going to do it again this year? The answer's no, he said. I realized that what he calls because back then was something that tears me up in my gut back then and now, which is the division. The takeaway after that months and months started to realize, oh man, that caused an incredible amount of divisions in our country. He continued vowing to not make the division more again. So I realized now going into the elections, I'm not going to do that. I wouldn't do that because my goal is to bring our country together. I believe in that in my DNA, said Mr. Johnson, who is preparing for the 40 years anniversary edition of WWE. In the spirit of what? That there's gonna be endorsement. He retired, writer. Not that I'm afraid of it at all, but it's just I realize that this level of influence, I'm going to keep my politics to myself. I think it's between me and the ballot box. You can also read this news from the description. You can watch all the latest news from my channel, and so if you have subscribe my channel for latest updates. Have a nice time.